Guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm doing a review of the Card Geek's Kipper, and this is by Tony Poole or Pula. And I love watching her YouTube channel. I'll actually link her channel down below, and also link to where you can get these cards in case you're interested in her Kipper cards. But this is actually the only Kipper deck, well, here you go, here's the website, the only Kipper deck that I have worked with, you know, and so I've finally have learned Kipper. I wouldn't say I'm like confident enough to be able to read for somebody else at the moment, so I just kind of do readings for myself, but, well, actually no, I have done a couple of readings for friends and it's been fine, but you know, I just kind of feel like I need to have it like down cold before I actually like charge money to have people get a reading for me. Okay, so first of all, I just want to show you the backings of her cards, which I think are awesome and actually like match my shirt. I'm just saying. Okay, so there is a guidebook that goes with this deck, but it doesn't come with it, so you would have to purchase it separately. It's the Card Geek's Guide to Kipper Cards, and it's a very, very in-depth book from like just an intro to the cards, kind of like where Kipper came from, where did it start. You know, she has lived abroad. She's originally from, I believe, England, and then she goes like into like each of the cards. So like, let's say you would have the card here, you know, it's, you know, how it would be placed in an auspicious, you know, position or inauspicious, what type of card is it, you know, because there's direction cards and movement cards and stop cards and cause and effect cards, and you know, and it's just like so much information. So I can see why this book didn't like come with the deck, you know, because it's quite a substantial book. And then where I have it tagged back here is for the Grand Tableau readings, but there's tons of different types of readings you can do with Kipper that I've learned. And like I said, I'm pretty confident with the cards. It's just like the spreads, you know, I'm not like super confident with. I still have to bust out the book, and especially for a Grand Tableau, to be able to read, just to make sure like I'm getting the positions correct. But otherwise, you know, I feel that she has explained the cards well enough that, you know, I have a pretty good handle on them. So yeah, if you end up getting the deck, unless you already have your own like Kipper book, but I highly recommend her book. It's super easy to read, you know, so it takes the very complex system of Kipper, because there's a lot going on. You know, I read Lenormand, and, you know, I offer it, you know, on my Etsy shop and my website. But, you know, I read Oracle, I read Tarot, I read, you know, Conchomancy, I read Seashells, you know, and I wanted to add Kipper, you know, to my repertoire, to my toolbox. Yeah, and I'm so glad I did, and I'm so glad that, you know, I feel like I got the help from Tony herself from this book, you know, because her personality is so, so in it. Okay, so let's actually look at the cards. What she's done with her cards is, although it's a more modern take, you know, of what's going on, she has kept the symbolism and what's, you know, what you would usually see in an old traditional Kipper deck, like the same. You know, so if there's two people in a card, and there's meant to be two people in a card, and one's supposed to be facing one way and one's supposed to be facing the other way, she was very mindful to keep that within her deck, so that people could use the directions, and they could use like the movements, just like maybe updating the images a little bit. So when it comes to directions, you know, and you know, somebody facing another way, like for this one, here you have his thoughts. So you have the person down here looking this way, but then you have the little Cupid up here, and you would look up to the card that's up here for the direction of his thoughts. So you see like the arrow pointing down to his head. So, you know, little things like that have been kept the same. Like here you go, theft. So you have this person facing this direction. And I have taken a look at, you know, OG Kipper cards, and I see that all of the directions and placement of things are the same. It's just obviously you have a more modern character here. So here you have, you know, theft. So, you know, you would have a card on this side and you would have a card on this side. You know, who it's stealing from, you know, the effect on, you know, type thing. So I really like that it feels relevant. It feels modern, although it's an older system. And I like how easily I was able to connect not only with the cards, but connect with the system. You know, I took my time reading through that big book of Tony's, and yeah, I'm very enamored with Kipper. I mean, I love, you know, the different card systems that I know, and I'm so glad that I've been able to add this system. Yeah, and I just, yeah, I'm really digging it. And I'll show you guys, like, at the end, maybe just like a quick little Kipper reading, so you guys can see, like, how this deck would work. So like I said, yes, more modern imagery, more modern pictures and colors and everything, but the layout of what an original Kipper card should have in it is in it, you know. And Tony was very mindful of that. Like, she spent some time, you know, with some older ladies where, like, they grew up on Kipper, you know, and it being passed down, and so she's like learned OG style, you know what I'm saying? She's pretty legit, you know, like, this is her thing, and you totally need to check out her YouTube channel. Like, she's pretty cool. And she makes learning a new system fun, you know, because I think that some of us can be intimidated, you know, if, like, all we've ever read is Marseille, or all we've ever read is tarot or oracle cards or Lenormand, you know, and we're so afraid to, like, learn a new system. It's like, learning something over again. She makes it fun, and also I think the cards, just how they look, are fun too. And so the size is, I guess, just, you know, your standard playing card size. So I'm just trying to show you with my hands kind of overlapping here. But okay, so let's go ahead and show you guys a little bit of a reading. Oh, I needed to show you guys too the card stock. So there you go. I'm trying to catch the light in such a way that you can see that it's a linen cardstock. So these are really durable. So, like, if you wanted to riffle shuffle or side shuffle or whatever the heck you want to do with your cards, they can take it. And plus they have a nice coating on them, so that, you know, if you spill something on it, I'm pretty sure, you know, you wipe it off pretty quickly, that these cards are going to withstand the test of time. So, you know, you would have your significator just like you would in a Lenormand deck. So, well, since I'm female, I'm going to choose a female main character here, and I'm just gonna pull 2 cards. Again, this is just so how you guys can see this might be read. So this is it, like 2 cards, like if this were like a daily draw. Okay, so this would be for myself, although if you're watching this and this, like, connects to something that's going on with you, hey, take it that it was meant for you. Okay, so I'm gonna pull 2 cards, just like, you know, hey, how's my day gonna go tomorrow? So I'm just asking about my day tomorrow. All right, Kipper, what you got for me? Okay, there's a little card. For me, I like to shuffle in between. I know some people just, like, pull like that. We're all different. We're all different, okay? We're different homies. Okay, this one kind of stuck out, so I'm going to take this one. Okay, interesting. Really? Is that how my day is going to go? Okay, so we have illness, which could mean a few different things in Kipper. So it could be, you know, sexual. It could be taking time off. It could be actual, like, illness. And then we have dishonesty. So, you know, we have the card prior, and then we have the card after. On this side would be, like, the cause of the betrayal, which we don't know what the cause is, and this would be the outcome of the betrayal. So here for dishonesty, I'm just thinking, like, maybe somebody's just not being as open as they should be, and so the outcome is I would have to take some time off. And so this is for, like, tomorrow. Well, you know, actually, that makes sense because on Wednesday I am taking time off. I'm taking well, when you guys watch this, it's already going to be Sunday. So rewind a little bit. It's gonna, for me in the future, is going to be Wednesday. It's a couple of days from now. And I have like a meeting with other fellow teachers, and so we're not going to be in our classroom. So I'm thinking like what the discussion is going to be about is going to be different than I think it's going to be about, you know. So, you know, the obviously why we're being pulled out might be not why I think it's gonna, why we're gonna be pulled out. So, and maybe I'll find that out tomorrow, being Monday, you know, as we lead up to our Wednesday meeting. So yeah, that's kind of how you know, just roughly how you would read with Kipper. You know, if you don't know this system already, I think it's a fabulous system. Like I said, I'm not super, like, I wouldn't consider myself like a guru in this right now. Like in tarot, heck yeah, I got a good strong hold of it. Although, you know, of course, I'm always learning, you know, again, I'm always trying to incorporate more. But here, I think I'm still at beginner phase, you know, and of course, I would love to one day hit that, you know, advanced status, but I don't feel confident enough yet. But I do love these cards. I do love how they read. I love how they work. I love how, you know, what I've learned from Tony, from watching her videos, from reading her book, on how to use this deck. So yeah. Oh, hey, first card I turn over is Hope Great Water. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, well, that's it for me, spiritual homies. Let me know if you have this deck or if you have a Kipper deck, and like, what do you think, you know, as it connects to how the card geek herself, Tony, has, you know, put this deck together. So I'm interested in your thoughts. If you, again, have any other comments or questions, leave that in the comment section down below. I'll be sure to get back to you. And if you want to catch a reading from me, I unfortunately do not have Kipper readings on my site yet, but on my website, www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com, I have Conchomancy readings, which is readings with seashells. I have Lenormand readings. I have oracle readings and tarot readings. I have mediumship readings. I have all different types of readings. And one day, I hope to get Kipper in there as well. Okay, so I hope you guys have an awesome sauce day, and if you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that notification bell for videos just like this, and I'll catch you spiritual homies later. All right, peace, love, and chicken curse. Peace out!